Hey everyone, what's going on? And we have 10 more UX stages, and you could definitely tell that they're getting more difficult. I had to go back to the shot abilities and, quite a bit of these stages, a good amount of these stages. So, yeah, definitely, getting really tough. Had to use items on a few stages. So, yeah, but either way, beginning with Munchlax, I don't think I used any items on this. I think I did this one itemless for the S rank, so that's good. But yeah, it's really, some of these stages have so much HP. It's absolutely insane. And yeah, so it's just going to become more and more difficult here on out. So, we're up for a great challenge ahead of us. But, we'll handle it as we can. And we definitely will be doing all of the UX stages up to stage 700. Just not sure if I'm going to be S ranking them because, if I go for S rank, some of the stages I might actually need full items and or something. And whereas maybe I could have beaten it with just a +5 or just an attack power, and I'll be able to get more UX videos out instead of worrying about the S ranks. So, considering S ranks don't matter, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we get up to them. But all these stages I did S rank, so. But yeah, definitely more difficult. And some of the stages coming up, I'm not really looking forward to be honest. Some of them, that I remember that were really difficult back in the day. So definitely going to be quite difficult coming up as well. Even more difficult probably, but we'll have to see. Chestpin, another one that I did itemless for the S rank. So that's really good. But going in with the fight team, I did add Rapidash, not using Ho-Oh just because it does disrupt with Chestpin. So, Rapidash definitely the better way to go. I don't think I necessarily needed it. It was more so the Paya and Burn Plus that really was able to S-rank this, I think. But yeah, not a difficult one. So starting off with 2 easy stages, or relatively easy. I mean, I guess they do have a little bit of bulk to them. So, they could be a little bit difficult, but nothing like we're going to get into, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I'm always up for the challenge though, so I definitely don't mind that. But still, activating that Unity power, that probably helped me S rank it as well. Who knows? But yeah, so as I said though, easy stage, but we are going to be getting up to some more difficult stages in the future. But yeah. Can't wait for the events tomorrow. I'm really excited for those. But, yeah, so go ahead and beat Chestpin and S-rank it. But, yeah, so, okay, that's awesome. I'll definitely take that. So, 2 itemless S-ranks. The good thing is you don't have to S-rank all of these stages. Again, 300 coins, so that will definitely help when I'm using items in some of these stages. Going in with 2 block shot uses for Onyx, this stage is so difficult. Now, I had to use the +5 in attack power. I could be wrong, but I believe that the mobile Onyx has less HP, so you could do it with like just a +5. I could be wrong about that. If I am wrong, correct me in the comments below. But that's what I believe that's true. And for at least for the 3DS, this has over 30,000 HP, like about 33,000, I think. So yeah, it's really insane. You could probably get it with just a +5, but it's going to be really close. I tried a few times with multiple teams, wasn't able to do it. So added that attack power and the +5 just to be safe. And it still took a while to wither down its HP. That's how insane it is. But yeah, using Mega Garchomp, I guess just for fun. I mean, it does help out as well. But yeah, I did not like this stage. This stage was definitely not fun. If you guys could tell, this stage was not, a good stage for me to play. Yeah, so definitely don't like this one. Popplio, Dugtrio definitely helping out because you could go with Shiny Mega Deontay instead of the Garchomp, I guess. I didn't want to do that because I wanted Popplio and Dugtrio to do the damage. But yeah, wow, over 35,000 HP for that Onix. Like, I know the original Onix, as we played through the main stages, was also tough. But, obviously doesn't have this much HP, But we did go ahead and pick up that S rank, so that is nice. Froakie, I believe I did this one itemless as well, so we're getting a good amount of stages that are easy. In this, actually, I did use a +5, my bad, but I don't think I needed the +5. I think I just made it itemless, or I would have gotten the S rank itemless. But yeah, Not too bad, but I could definitely see you missing the S rank. I think that's why I threw on the +5, even though I did make the S rank. But yeah, has some Froakie, so you could use the Alola Cat Pikachu to shot those out, and that's really cool. I guess you don't have to leave the last spot blank. You could, if you want more options for Pikachu, those Froakie, get rid of them in a couple moves. Well, it does disrupt some Froakie, but still, it's only one. That's only enough for one shot out, so probably would recommend leaving the last spot blank for this stage. But either way, we do go ahead and S-rank that. Would have been itemless if I didn't use a +5, but that's okay. It's only 800 coins. I'll get 300 back. So yeah, I'll continue to get coins back, but I'm sure I'll continue to use coins as we spend more items, in the coming stages, unfortunately. Smeargle, super easy stage. You don't need the +5. I mean, if your abilities are not activating, I guess you could actually miss this S rank, but you should be able to get it within a couple tries. It's really not a difficult stage. Actually, it's really easy. It's definitely the easiest in this batch. So yeah, just going in with the strong fighting team. We have Buzzwole. Buzzwole, no full match. We have Hitmonlee, not activating. So, it doesn't have a lot of HP, but you only have 5 moves. I thought I had missed the S rank at this point. Able to knock it out, though, and that is good enough for the S rank. I'm not really sure what the S rank is. That might have been the last move, but yeah, as I said, doesn't have a lot of HP, so if you go in with some of your strong burst damage uses, you'll be able to get the S rank, but you may take you a couple tries if nothing is activating, basically, because you're probably only going to have like 3 matches on that stage, so yeah. Fennekin, I believe that there's nothing to shot out and no ice to destroy with Primal Kyogre, so I believe those are kind of useless. Yeah, I'm correct. Those are useless. So, basically, not doing anything, just using basically Ash, Greninja, and the Mega Gyarados. Still able to S rank this one itemless, so yeah, you don't really need some of those powerful Pokemon. Powerful abilities to be able to beat this one. This one's really not a tough stage. It does disrupt with some ice, so I guess a barrier shot Pokemon. Can't think of any offhand. There might be one, but I felt like this was the way to go. I would recommend a combo multiplier like Big Wave or Typeless Combo. Yeah, so it does disrupt with ice. Definitely gets annoying. You could go with Mega Deontay, but again, didn't feel like it was necessary. That Ash Greninja probably helped us to be able to S-rank this stage, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, definitely not a bad stage to be able to S-rank it, because as I said, Flygon and Primal Kyogre are useless. They're not doing anything on this stage, and I was still able to S-rank it, so that's awesome. I'll definitely take that. And yeah, so you could definitely do this itemless, but a +5 should be a sure win, I would say. Or a sure S-rank, that is. So that is stage 156 of the UX set, and we do go ahead and pick up 300 more coins, so that's nice. Lavesta was a little bit tough, I guess. I would definitely say that that's a tough one. Now, my Typhlosion is only skill level 4. If yours is 5 and stronger, because mine is not strong, I didn't really level it up that much. I didn't give it any Raise Max levels. It's gonna be a little bit tough, actually. I mean, I don't know how tough this stage is. It does have a lot of rocks, so Typhlosion definitely helping out. We were able to S-rank this the first attempt, I believe. So, yeah, I would recommend at least the +5. But yeah, it definitely has quite a bit of tankiness to it, as you can probably tell. Not the easiest stage, but at least it's not as bad as Onyx, in my opinion. So yeah, that Unity Power really helping out. If you don't have that Unity Power going off, you might actually have some trouble on it, because that did over 7,000 damage. That actually really probably allowed us to get the S rank. So it is what it is. Definitely a tough stage, though, and a stage that I probably wouldn't want to play again. So I'm glad I got the S rank out of the way. But yeah, at this point, I pretty much knew I was going to get the S rank, though. I believe, yeah. So, an okay stage, but it's definitely difficult. It could take you a few tries if you're just going with the +5. If I didn't activate that Unity Power, I wouldn't have gotten the S rank. So, I could totally understand maybe a disruption delay if that ice is annoying, or even an attack power maybe instead of the +5. That could probably work out for you. But either way, we do go ahead and pick up that S rank, so that is awesome, and I'll definitely take that. Feebas is one that I thought I was going to need a +5 on, but I actually went in the item list and I did get the S rank item list. Didn't think I was going to be able to. I thought the stage was going to be more difficult than it was. I'm not really sure why I thought that. Probably because it's a little bit annoying in survivor mode. It's not the worst stage in the world. I actually don't mind fighting this in survivor mode, but it does take a few moves, quite a bit of moves, to be able to beat it. And that, I guess, just could be you don't have anything super effective when you're going into survival mode. You don't have any electric types, so it's probably why it's a little bit annoying in survival mode. But in this one, we're able to beat it. The Alola Pikachu is a must for the itemless S rank, in my opinion, because it has a bunch of Feebas on the field. You want to get those out of the way. You want to do the damage. I mean, I guess you could try and bring Feebas with you. You combo out. Feebas is not strong, so I just recommend the Pikachu. If you don't have it, that's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe a neutral Shout-Out user, but I definitely would recommend Shout-Out on this stage. Yeah, I am using Shout-Out, quite a bit in these stages, but I mean, I wouldn't be able to get the S ranks if I wasn't, So I do apologize for those that are getting a little bit tired of seeing nothing but Shout-Out, but it is what it is. I have to use some of these powerful Pokemon on some of these more difficult stages. And by the time you get up to the UX series, you should have, hopefully, some of these Pokemon, because, I mean, you're that far into the game. So, but yeah, do go ahead and itemless S-rank that, so that's nice. Not a difficult stage, not as difficult as I thought it was going to be, though, as I said. And yeah, so Poochyena is actually an easy one. So Poochyena shouldn't have trouble on. I don't think I used a +5 on this one. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty confident that I did not use the +5, although it doesn't have a lot of moves. Going in with that Shout-Out again, of course. Buzzwole does disrupt with Poochyena, so you don't really have to leave the last spot blank. I believe it continues to disrupt with Poochyena and Mightyena, so definitely don't have to leave that last spot blank. No disruption there for whatever reason, but yeah. If your burst damage uses are not going off, I guess you could miss the S rank on this one. Maybe you want to consider the +5 if it becomes that annoying for you. But it wasn't that bad for me, so you should be able to do it as well using my favorite Pokemon, Machamp. My favorite in Shuffle, just because I've used Machamp a lot. Don't use it that much anymore because it's outclassed basically. But it did help me out a lot when it became competitive, at the time. So yeah, able to just make the S rank on this one, so that's nice. But yeah, could see you missing it though. If some of these abilities like Buzzwole or Shout-Out are not going off, definitely could see you missing this one. Yeah, so we do go ahead and beat stage 159, and I would definitely take that. So that is yet another itemless S rank. And the final stage, there's no boss stage in this batch of 10. Which I guess is good because we have some difficult stages. This stage is actually super easy, so ending off with a really easy stage. So not a whole lot of coins spent. I guess Onyx was the worst of the worst, but you're having to use that attack power. But yeah, if you get Shout-Out off, you're basically going to S rank this stage for the most part. Got the 5 match on the top, so we do go ahead and beat it. 2 moves left. That is good enough for the S rank. That's probably the last move we had in order to S-rank it. But either way, we do go ahead and S-rank stage 160. So yeah, and that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.